Alright, well, we're back. Fishing detour. Don't know if that's going to make it into the cut or not. Here we are. Here's the summary of my findings. The drivetrain is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be, and I'm at a loss to explain why. The mammoth heart is in pristine condition, and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanisms? Whereas Magitech cores serve only to conduct impulses, mammoth hearts enable automatons to process the information collected by their sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like part of the team. In which case, we should all do our best to make her feel welcome. Wedge. This is a main story. This is the main quest of this game. Really? I mean, part of me kind of loves this, but also it's so weird. What a choice. ... No, legitimately, this Magitech Reaper is alive. It is a person now. We have created life. That's the best I could do. Hey! Click! Sid, how do you feel about this? I take it Wedge's suggestion has given you pause. Well, I don't blame you. The lad does have some rather unorthodox ideas. Still, orthodoxy did not give us language, tools, clothes, or machina. Short of a better idea, I don't suppose it would hurt to try. I already tried it, Sid. Can't you react to the situation? Come on, everyone. Let's give Maggie here a warm welcome. Really make her feel at home. You're gonna name her Maggie? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna name... Okay. Duty calls. Commence battle for every little thing she does is Magitech. Level sync. Level 50. I am level 48. Maybe 9. I can't tell. I think 8. Daft as it felt, I gave it my best. I've welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. What were you expecting it to do anyway? Bob us a curtsy? No doubt you're still wondering why the servo mechanism is so important. As a warrant this silliness. It's not the silliness. It's like legitimately I have been wondering if it came to us in a state in which the servo mechanism wasn't working. It sounds like they don't take a good care of their stuff and no one would be suspicious. So why do we care? Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an onerous task at the best of times and wholly impractical during battle. Are we gonna fight with it? Is that the point? I thought we were like sneaking in. What are you talking about, Sid? Using a mammoth heart in place of the worn Magitech core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Garlean technology. Wedge, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off. Imperials! They've come for the armor! Damn it. They have us cornered. There's the Reaper! Taken by the traitor Garland. And is that the Icon Slayer? Ah, bollocks. Go for reinforcements! I will say, hey, this guy, we did it. There's actually an actual row here. Good job, game. The hells you will. What, has that been there the whole time? What's going on here? Oh, that's the jammer. That was the jammer. Right. We've located the stolen Reaper, requesting immediate assistance. Respond! Respond! It's no use. It's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland! No matter. We can't reclaim it. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it. And we're gonna prove that they're our friend and they're part of the team because we're gonna defend them. Okay. Bloody hells. Darcy, protect the armor at all costs. Okay. I mean, I like a little camp. This feels more camp than anything else, and I appreciate that. Alright, how is everyone else doing? You okay? Oh, Sid, you're dying. Sid, if you die, you stupid butt. Oh wow, Magic Room is actually taking damage. That sucks. I love a good hero defense. So this is actually kind of cool. I don't know if they're going to do a good job at it. Can I heal it? I can. I can actually heal the Reaper with my healing. Oh, it has no effect! Ah, nice! Okay, actually, I like that. I like that it let me try and that didn't work. That's actually kind of fun. Beautiful! Duty complete! These cutscenes have been pretty good. I give this no reaction at all. It's amazing. Everyone's like, whoa, it's doing stuff on its own! And then I'm just like, yeah, okay. Chief, look, she moved! Now she deigns to grace us with her presence. You know, maybe she's like mad, like doesn't feel welcome because you're just like. I'm not getting into it. Took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Castrum Centri and rescue our comrades. What was that sound effect? There, the finishing touch. What is that? Am I supposed to recognize that? Is that supposed to mean something to me? Yay! And now we're back here. Okay, I didn't expect that, but sure. Don't make me walk that way. I like it. What do you think, Darcy? She's a beauty, isn't she? Maybe... I mean, I guess she can't communicate with us, so we can't properly ask. but feels rude. Ever seen an Ironwings engineer work? Yeah. You already said that like an hour ago. The servo mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install a mammoth heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let's see to our final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper is as good as new. We're as prepared as we're like to get. Mount speed has increased. Cool. Sid awaits confirmation of your readiness to undertake the rescue mission. I've been enjoying these little cutscenes. Like, every little thing has had a decent, like, camera work, cinematic scene. It's been pretty good. How go your preparations, Darcy? We leave as soon as you're ready. Glomwhat, you came. Glomwhat. I thought I'd give you a roaring send-off. 'Tis the least I can do for the fine men and women what are about to make my lifelong wish come true. I was trying to think whether or not his line would have been different depending on, like, my gender, but it would have been men and women anyway because he's probably including Ida and Y'shtola, so that's good. I don't know where they are, but... Well, we'll do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I've put a curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. No, I don't mind really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, it's hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folks, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet Karen woman, with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too. Pretty little thing, she was. Gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folk living simple times, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad I was, made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around a gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us, and rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. 'Twas some years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get my revenge on the Empire and become an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades have since gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes, and you've already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. You give us too much credit, Glommet. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? And then he wrote, after you've got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk on the take on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it's helped stave off an appetite for revenge. But someone tells me I won't be going hungry for a while, what with everything you've got planned. And you are sure that that will satisfy you? If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hands, you need only say the word. We would be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I'm afeard I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. Aye, there's some as would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folks like you is how I can make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Ralg give you strength. Yes! Look at that smile. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius's ambitions. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I lie in wait east of Castrum Centri, just outside the Stronghold patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. We only got 3 disguises? Are you coming or not? I don't really understand. So I don't think there's much left. I'm not actually really sure how this is going to wrap up because, again, I haven't been, like, spoiling myself, but I have looked ahead to just sort of see how much, like, stuff there is and, like, try to, you know, let me name my VODs and stuff. Not name my streams and stuff like that. But, it really seemed, the way that they were saying, it really seemed like once we get the Scions back, that's like the end of a Realm Reborn, which seems weird. If there's not much left, I don't think I want to push on. But if there is, I do. And I'm going to look it up. I'm currently using Escape from Castrum Centri. Let's take a look at the MSQ. How much is left to do? Watch me die here because I'm like not watching the screen. That'd be amazing. Escape. There's like a handful left. But actually, I completely didn't notice. There is a... Patch 2.1 is a Realm Awoken. Patch 2.2 is Through the Maelstrom. Patch 2.3 is Defenders of Eorzea. 2.4 is Dreams of Ice. 2.5 is Before the Fall. 2.55 is Before the Fall again. Then Heaven's Word. Okay, this actually makes way more sense now. I'm dying. I really wasn't sure what the heck was going on. And so, I've mentioned before how it really feels like the end of this game has been better. And I didn't know why. And I still don't really know why, but it does appear that even though I thought the main story was coming to a close, it actually isn't. And the reason it isn't is because there's a series of patches that spanned the gap between the Realm Reborn content and the Heavensward content. I don't exactly know sure how that works, because I have heard that, you know, patch 2.0 did dramatically change the Heavensward Realm Reborn content, so it has probably something to do with that, right? When they did that rework, they ended it at this point, and then they were going to do a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. That seems totally reasonable. So, I think I'm going to not try and push on to the end in that case, since there is a lot more stuff coming up before I get to the actual end of a Realm Reborn proper, which I did not realize. I can't... Why can't I talk to you? What? You stop being a real people when you change your clothes? Why can't I talk to you? That's bogus. That's a real person. Alright. Oh, come on. I don't want to deal with you. Okay. We're going to swap the Fisher. I'm going to change my clothes. Heck yeah. Alright. Alright, so. I think I'll see what Sid has to say, but I don't want to push on. I have no idea why I can't talk to you two, though. It's weird. Alright. Forgive me for saying so, but you look rather fine in an Imperial black and crimson. Definitely your killers. Ah, but now is not time for jests. Wait, was it a joke or not? I love black and red. It's the best color combination. Let's review. The infiltration plan. Castrum Centri lies just beyond. Sorry. Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Centri lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphanod and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we're able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as the patrol returning from duty. Should Alphanod and I prove less distracting than hoped, I will contact you via Link Pearl. Be ready. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. I wonder if they're going to actually force me to, like, fight in this gear or not. Like, I kind of been assuming that... You didn't have to do it that way. Wedge will lead the way and the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Oh, unless you wonder, Ida and Y'shtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alphanod and I attracted too much attention. But the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you. Something along the lines of, don't do anything reckless, if memory serves. Wise words. Alright. The Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment. Now, you'd best be off. Good luck, Darcy. May the 12 keep you. It's kind of weird how much of, like, commanding position Sid seems to be presenting himself in. And I guess the answer to that is because he was part of the Scions prior to the Calamity, I guess, and then just lost his memory, and now he's got his memory back, and he's all like, I'm a commander again now, I guess. Ooh, I shouldn't talk.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning.
She doesn't bruise easily, it seems.
Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
Well, my goal is to escape from Castrum Centri, so I think I'm just kind of here now. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna keep pushing on because I'm not waiting a week to be free of this. I'd best get back to my duties. The supplies aren't gonna move themselves, and neither the prisoners come to that. Why did I talk to you? Perform Imperial Salute to the soldiers. Alright. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there. So engrossed was I in my task. You'd be engrossed too, had the Tribunus commanded you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners do I speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, have a look at the storage tower when you next pass that way. Why do I need to salute to them? Also, where is Biggs and Wedge? Part of the maintenance crew for the Ocidans, are you? I don't know what they teach you over there, but being an engineer does not exempt you from saluting your superiors. Okay, well, see, how this one made sense. The other guy was like, oh, I didn't see you until I saluted? What does that mean? Huh, it's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Ocidans, are you? Welcome to the Castrum Centri, engineer. What? Prisoners? Ah, you've heard the rumors then. Yes, they're being held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned here to work, not to gawp at Eorzea's defeated heroes. Now show a bit of enthusiasm or I'll have you reported. I'm going to try and do a normal little salute to the next person just to sort of see what happens. Oh, hello, Biggs. I found you. Security is tight, just as we expected. We're gonna need a special key if we want to get past this bulkhead. Where is Biggs? Did I miss them? Oh well. Are you dead? You okay? Shouldn't I be at my post? I suppose so, but such things don't seem to matter anymore. I've fallen for one of the prisoners. She's all I can think about. Am I a deviant for wanting her to salute me? Lackluster salute. No, you're doing it all wrong. Unless you can master a good old-fashioned Imperial salute, you'll never amount to anything in this army. Take the Centurion, for example. His every salute's the same. It's no wonder he's been entrusted with such responsibility. It's probably why he's been trusted with the keys to the storage tower. I mean, you gave me the information. What does it matter if I properly salute? I do like that they had additional dialogue for that. I feel like I should have done that to everyone now, but whatever. Hoi! Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but have you visited the storage tower recently, have you? You haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only asked because I dropped something in there, and, oh, who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, all right? I dare say you know the one I mean. Huh? Eh? The svelte blonde? Goodness, no. Was it Tataru? It's the Lalathelian lass. I'm smitten with her. She's so adorable it hurts. I want to sweep her into my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the key so I can see her? Can I slap you? Is that a thing I can do? Let me get closer. Boom! Guitar's my lady. Get out of here. The still blonde one. That's so funny that the game decides that I assume it's that they're talking about Amphilia. Why are you not your post? If you have business with me, salute me before opening your mouth. Actually, I just noticed Wedge is back here, and I want to talk to Wedge. How do I look, Darcy? Do I cut an imposing figure as a Garlean soldier? Can I salute you? Will you say anything if I salute? Nope. No. Okay. How about you? Are you alive again? You're not a person now. You used to be a person, and you're not anymore. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, sorry. I was trying to... dang it. I just wanted to have you selected. I didn't want to... salute. Hey. What's up? What mummery is this? You have just earned yourself a fortnight in a black cell. Report to detention at the end of your shift. And what if I said Imperial Fleet? I like that there's extra dialogue. I don't like that it doesn't acknowledge itself, right? Where it's like, I'm gonna repeat myself because I don't know that I said this already. Like, yeah. What is this? You need access to the storage tower. What business have you there? At the Tribunus's behest, you say? This is highly irregular, but it would not do to make my lady wroth. Take me my identification key. See that it is returned when your errand is concluded. That is so dumb. There's no. Really? Hey, B, are you taking notes? Are you taking notes about how easy it is to infiltrate a secure military organization? This is why I have a bad idea about how easy that would be. Yeah, no, your boss told me I should do this. Your boss told me that you should give me your ID. And they're like, well, I can't say no to her. She's my boss. You wouldn't have lied about that. You're a soldier. Soldiers don't lie. Alright, Biggs. Let's go. Security is tight, which is expected. We're going to need a special key. A thin, rectangular piece of what appears to be Cermet. What is Cermet? Used to deactivate certain Magitech security terminals. I believe the rogues have Cermet woven into them or something. Whatever that means. Yeah! Okay, now we're here, I guess. It is so weird having this be, like, a zone that you can just casually waltz through. And now it's, like, a high-security prison. Like, there's a very weird narrative disconnect happening here. I don't know why they decided to do it this way. The prisoners, they are being held in the storage tower. As you should know, soldier. Honestly, I should talk about this. This is a cool sequence that there has not been another sequence like in the entire game as far as I can remember. Right? This game has been very much like there's either single instance battles, normal walking around the world fighting monsters where they pop up at certain times, or raids, where you go into a dungeon and you do the whole dungeon. This is the only time I've seen it actually be like, you're gonna walk around using the normal rules, except for it's instanced this entire area. Right? This feels way more like an actual dungeon that you would see in like a JRPG, because I can just walk around and explore and look at things, you know? Whereas that's not something you can do in a full-on raid dungeon in this game. I don't know. It's interesting. I do wish they did more stuff like this. This is actually really cool. I like this a lot. Alright, Wedge. I mean, yeah. Wedge. That's how you open a steel door. And of course, that was all just preamble to this point where we do an instanced, like, fight. But, I mean, it's still something. Like, it's something. Duty calls. Commence battle for escape from Castrum Centri. Let's go. Interesting, I'm not allowed to opt out. This quest battle must be undertaken alone and as a disciple of war and magic. My bad, sorry. What's gonna happen, actually? Will it let me keep my gear off? I wonder if it's gonna yell at me again. I'm actually curious. Proceed. It let me change my gear! What? Why did it let me change my gear? Are they gonna act like I'm wearing gear? Oh, I hope so. That'd be funny. No! Minfilia and the rest. Thank goodness they're safe. I am the one you want. Leave the others be. I don't remember her voice. It's something like that. It's basically like more posh Alphanod. If you harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life, and you shall answer to your mistress. Okay, so Tataru recognizes Wedge. Tataru, we must do something! You knew Tataru was there. Why are you so surprised? What? We risk letting the entire Castrum know we're here. Oh no! We might blow our cover! You're right. We may not get a better chance. This is the 3rd Squadron. What is this? A Reaper. Seized when? And this came to light only now? The culprits will have left a trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. I want that Reaper found. Now's our chance. That was a good face. What the? Strike my last. Eliminate the intruders. Unbind Papalymo and Irianta. Alright. There are more pressing matters at hand! You just told me to do this! What? That's so stupid! That's so dumb! Darcy, get these shadow levels quickly! I tried! The game wouldn't let me. Will it let me now? No, I'm still not allowed. Oh, that's so stupid. Can I talk to Tataru, maybe? I'm gonna try and talk to Tataru. I like Tataru. Yeah, we know you like Tataru, okay? Hey, Tataru. There's more pressing matters at hand. Alright, alright. Fine. It'll have to do. Why could I even interact with them if I wasn't allowed to interact with them? What the heck was that? Darcy, I was so scared. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see Thangrid anywhere? I'm beginning to fear that the fellow... To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away, ere the window to our liberty close shut. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture them. Fail and I shall have your head. And what have we here? It's Y'shtola! The Tribunus herself, just as you said. Just as you said? You have the eye of an Aramon, Ida. Oh, that's... What? Oh, okay, she's behind her. I was like, did you disguise yourself as her somehow? Well, she's kind of hard to miss in that showy armor of hers. I see the eye of an Aramon. They're big eye monsters, and she's got a good eye. I got it. Accursed Scions. How did you slip our defenses? I don't know. We did this whole long, quest about trying to get prepared to infiltrate, and they're just kind of here. So maybe that was all stupid and pointless, like most things. With unexpected ease, if truth be told, there chanced to be a commotion outside the Castrum walls, which allowed us to avail ourselves of the comforts of your vehicle. Y'shtola's just being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder that it's called the Phantom Train. No passenger would be seen dead on it. What's the Phantom Train? This is the first time you're mentioning this. Come on, game. Establish stuff before you, Ugh. So you scuttled in amongst the freight, like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. That is far from your most pressing concern. First you must answer for your own wrongdoing, Livia Sajunius. 'Twas you who led the raid on the Waking Sands, and you who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture. You killed our friends! We'll never forgive you! Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eorzea a day longer. betake you to our guard. Betake? Ting, 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 ting. More intruders! Protect the Tribunus! Confound it. Ida, with me. Oh, yeah. Shame the game isn't this cool. Alright, that's fine. I'll drop it. After them. Where is His Excellency? In the hangar, my lady. In discussion with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, my lady. No. No, no, no! There they are! Fan out and surround them! Ting, 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 ting. Oh, everyone's changed their clothes back, it seems. Nice. Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. No! Wedge, don't do it! Oh no. Darcy, hold them off. I'll look after Menphilia and Tataru. What about Papalimo and Urianger? Is this like a sexist thing? What? What was that? Okay. Sure. You know, on the one hand, it's nice that Wedge has his priorities straight, right? Like, what? It's invulnerable? Okay. Apparently it's invulnerable. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do about that. What am I supposed to do about this? Examine the steel door. Alright. Whatever's generating the shield must be near. Find it, Darcy. Alright. Ah. Cool. It was like an actual thing I had to do in a thing. It wasn't just mindlessly fighting. That's awesome. Something actually happened. So anyway, yeah, everyone seems fine. They're invulnerable again. What? Must be another one? Yeah, there's another one. Is there another one of these? This one defended? That one's invulnerable. So, okay. There's another generator. So each generator is attached to a specific one of them, I see. Hey, why do you keep attacking the one that's invulnerable, huh? Why are you doing that? I don't like it. Alright. Now back to the party to make sure that they don't all, like, die or something. They made short work of that once it wasn't invulnerable anymore. Nice. Can we do it? Or do we have to kill this signifier? Is there another one? It says examine the steel door. Do I have to, like... Is that an iron giant? mean, it doesn't say it is, but still. You're not getting this way! Bring forth the Colossus! What the hell? A new design? Oh, sorry. What the hell's a new design? Have care. Wear a known foe. It's fine. Whatever. That Colossus more like colossal waste of iron. Good job, Papalimo. You're hilarious. Alright. I get that, like, Tataro's not a fighter, but I don't understand why Minfilia was, like, not involved in that. Is it just because she's, like, was tortured a lot? I believe that, but they didn't say it. This outpost is so weirdly positioned, right? It's, like, between Tanalan and Kurthus. It's, like, just kind of... We're going to come down from the top, and then we're going to keep going into Tanalan, and we'll make it to the Waking Sand. That'll be great.
Take the leader. Kill the rest.
Words. Yeah, Ashtole's pretty great.
What the?
The Ashtola! Pray, forgive us our delay.
Is that your voice?
Papalymo, Minfilia.
Ida!
What took you so long?
Papalimo. You blood face.
Well, it's nice to see you too.
The reunion must wait.
This is a good scene.
Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell!
Is this the first time we've heard Biggs voiced? Because I wasn't even trying to do that voice, not even a little bit. Fool of a Lalafell! Alright, if you say so.
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
Why can't this game just give me a voice clip when I meet somebody? Come on! You know how many voice lines? There's been so much dialogue with these characters! There's been so much dialogue! What? Well, excuse me! She's all yours if you can do any better! What? What? Just let me know! Just let me know, you know? Like, just let me know. Why would you introduce that now? I mean, I guess no matter what his voice is, it would be the same. I guess it wouldn't matter no matter what. The fact that it's that voice shouldn't be any more weird than any other voice. Ugh.
But there's no one in there.
This is Sid. Can you hear me? I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
Did they all hear that? I guess they did.
1, 2,
3.
4.
They could have had any anyone say 5, but they wanted to do the PC, so they just didn't say 5.
I know not which is more pitiful. The charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
What in the 7 hells? Oh no. It's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagons used it to crush primal and foe alike, and now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius!
Look! There! Beside the Black Wolf! An Ascian! An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea. It could only be him. Thancred!
I revealed my face just for that. That's why. That was the whole point. There was no reason for me to... Does he know he's being watched? He probably does, actually, doesn't he? He probably does know he's being watched. Has he been Thancred the whole time, or is this like a new development? I liked Thancred. Thancred was fun. This is good. I actually like this. Should have known. He looks exactly like Riku. What a Kingdom Hearts character this guy is.
He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be.
We have to go now! Hang on!
Thancred! No!
Taro hasn't gotten any lines, I've noticed.
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind? Small wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all!
Did they? I feel like the enemy has never done anything even remotely enemy-ish towards us. I mean, okay, they attack the place and they kill everybody. Sorry, that was a big deal, and I shouldn't make light of that. That was like one thing, but that's a good point. Sorry, I feel stupid now.
No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders stake their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Cryle, this is Minfilia.
The situation
I'm
may have
in
taken
some
an
haste,
ill
so
turn.
forgive me if I seem brusque. The item I requested, is it ready? Wonderful. I'm sorry to press, but we need it urgently. How soon can it be delivered? I am in your debt.
That's all it's going for. Okay, I think that's it. that's such an interesting choice, right? Because if this wasn't a voiced scene, how would they have done that, right? Like, we haven't seen overlapping text before.
But the battle is far from over. And so long as we stand together, there shall ever be hope of victory. The people of Eorzea falter for want of such hope. Let us provide it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned. Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
My regards to Grandfather. I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Hells take the Black Wolf and his new toy. Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And relay to Slafrens and order to sail. That is all. The maelstrom stands ready. What of the flames? Ready as we're like to be. I need only give the word to Royale. Has there been no word from Ishgard? None. The dragons have got their tongues. Silent to the last. I was unwise to hope for better. What would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth, if not this? And he claims the fury of his god. 'Tis bad comedy. I love her, she's great. Second best character. The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed without its cooperation. Oh wow, it's just gonna keep going. I believe we are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon a course of action. Not less than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council. Van Belsar claims to wield the power to smite primals. Should we yield to him, he pledges to rid the realm of its false gods, yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon my bluntness, but I like not these choices. This is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choose. We surrender or resistance. We must answer as one. For if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all our people. Whew. That was really good. That's like, there's something I've noticed Like, every time there's a voiced cutscene, there's this reaction I'm having. This, like, gut reaction of, like, oh, the game should have started like this. This is great. Like, every time. And it's like, there's so much padding between these voiced cutscenes that, like, it feels so weird and watered down. Like, every time there's been one, I've been like, oh, this scene is awesome. This feels like Final Fantasy finally. And then, so, like, it's not like, oh, this... The point is, when I was watching this, my brain went, oh, this is great. This feels like Final Fantasy finally. And then I had to go, wait a minute. I've said that to myself before. I've said that every time there's been a voiced cutscene. And yet it still feels like that every time because there's so much crap between them all that it stops feeling like Final Fantasy instead of continuing to feel like Final Fantasy when that happens. It's so weird. So weird. Oh, I was not planning on doing all of that. I was planning on ending before this point, and I've gone like an extra hour over my expected time slot. But I think I'm allowed to end here without talking to Menphilia. But I might as well, right? I might as well just talk to everyone in this room. Sid. Sorry we had to resort to such dramatic methods to escape. Things escalated so quickly that Alphanod and I saw no other alternative. It wasn't at all how I expected things to play out, but at least we escaped with our lives. So I've heard your voice for the first time in this game, and it's not this. It's not this one that I just did. It's like, that wasn't at all how I expected things to play out, but at least we escaped with our lives. Is that it? Is that the voice? I only heard it once. I don't remember. What do you think, Darcy? Was she impressed? Do you think she might consider, you know? No. You have no chance with her. Give up. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Wedge. Once the people of Eorzea learn that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have returned, they will surely rally to our cause. We need only sound the clarion call. Alright, Tataru. You haven't got to say basically anything since we found you. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, Darcy, I hope my singing doesn't bother you. I'm rather fond of this little ditty. It reminds me of home. Yeah, it was the first thing you were singing when we first met. I really like Tataru. She's really good. Thancred's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the Ultima weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance's leaders, Darcy, and help them to make the right decision. Alright. Well, let's not start the next one. That was really good. This game's doing really good. As I said earlier, it seems like this sort of like core of Realm Reborn content is almost over. And then it's going to go into like kind of a series of like mini patch expansion-y content before it gets to Heavensward proper. So probably next week's just going to be like real snappy. I don't know if that's true or not. This game keeps tricking me into thinking the game is going to be like really, really like all action all the time. And that last section was great. Like, it was really good. It wouldn't even let me leave. Like, I've never seen the game so far put me in a location and say, you can't leave. It's an MMO. It doesn't want to do that, right? It either says you're in a dungeon, and so you have to finish the dungeon, or it says you're in an instance battle, so you got to finish the battle. But it hasn't put me in a location and been like, there's no escape, because it's an MMO. Even when we went to the Pit of Embers, what was it called? There was like a cave we got dragged into, and you wake up in this weird like cave that you're like, oh, how'd I get here and what's going on? And you go talk to someone and they go, oh, you can swim through here. You can just swim out. Come back with more with firepower and save us. And so the game doesn't actually lock you to that location, which is kind of clever, but it's also like, this felt so much better. As long as it's not too long, I'm happy to be a little bit stuck. That said, I'm kind of curious what would have happened if I tried to teleport. Like, I just didn't try, so I have no idea. Anyway. I hope you're all looking forward to next week. I know I am. We're getting close to the end game. I have high hopes. I think they're actually going to, like, wrap up this story well. I said it a few times before, but people always say Heavensward is really, really good. Like, everything just, like, sudden, like, it's a huge difference that suddenly the game is so much better at Heavensward. And I think they're actually going to end the game. They're going to actually wrap up Realm Reborn with it being really good. Not just after Heavensward starts. And, I mean, that's the hope. That's the hope. And so far, it seems like it's going to be. Like, the last 3 times I've sat down to play this game, the main story, I mean, have been great. Like, really consistently good. Is there still some padding? Yeah, but there's always been, like, at least one strong beat that just really resonates with me. And, I'm excited for it. This has been Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. I have been DarcyBits. Have a good night, everyone. It's been good.